So I recently had a birthday and I didn't like make a big deal out of it on the channel, but you know, in the Discord, I was asked and so I told them there. And so thank you, Sudzers in the Discord, for all of the birthday wishes. That was very nice and kind and awesome and amazing. And I appreciate you. And I'm talking about my birthday because my birthday is always the kickoff to a lot of birthdays. So Soap and Clay Kidlet number two's birthday, and then my nephew's birthday, and then my brother's birthday, and then my niece's birthday. It's wild. And so we end up consuming a lot of birthday cake in that process. And that's, you know, fun because cake is great. And I'm actually talking about cakes and birthdays for a reason that has absolutely everything to do with the soap that we're making today, which never happens. So, I mean, I guess mark this day. I will tell you what we are making and why in just a minute. But before I do, hello, I am Mrs. Soap and Clay. Let's make stuff. Did my camera move? I hope not. How's it going, Sudzers? Welcome back to the channel. You are at Soap and Clay, where we make all the soapy things, and you are here for day 300 of 365 days of soap, and today we're actually making a birthday cake soap. And we are doing this for one of my wholesale accounts that requested it, sent through a picture of what she wants, and also she wants it to smell like vanilla. Here's the problem. The design that she sent through, pink on the bottom, white top, sprinkles. And she wants it to smell like vanilla. And so that can be a tall order. For those of you who make soap and are familiar with the process, you guys know how much vanilla likes to discolor. So that's definitely a thing and a consideration. So we're going to talk about in this video other things you can do, really, to make something smell like vanilla without actually putting vanilla in. So let's get to the video and we will talk all things birthday cake, really. Okay, we are making birthday cake soaps, and apologies, you guys, the coloring, the lighting is very strange, whatever, it's a thing, testing out all the new stuff and getting this ready for the new things, and it's a thing that's not going my way when it comes to actually recording the soap, which is unfortunate because, you know, that's an important part of all of this too. Although I know how much you guys all love seeing my face. So, again, apologies for the lighting. It's weird. I'm working on it. What we are also working on today is a birthday cake soap. And the client sent me through a picture of someone else's soap and wanted me to make that. And the first step in all of that was figuring out ratios, right, for the bottom of the soap that is pink and the top, which is piped and white. And so what I ultimately ended up doing for this was I did a 70-30 split with the soap batter. So 30% of it got poured out into another container, and well, I mean, 30% of it was reserved for the white top, and so that got poured out right away, and then it sits to firm up so you can pipe the top, and then the rest of it's going pink, the 70%. So once I worked out those maths and figured out that that's how the bar was going to look and work and that would all be fine, I then had to go to town on figuring out a scent blend because she wants it to smell like vanilla birthday cake. And that's a hard task because vanilla discolors. And so I usually, when I have to do these things, like make something smell like something else, what I tend to do is, well, combine a bunch of different things. And that process usually starts in the funnest of fun ways. And that way is called sitting at my fragrance, shelving unit and smelling all of the things. And with this particular one, what I ended up going with is 25% in total of the scent is almond from Nature's Garden and Tahitian vanilla, also from Nature's Garden. Both of those discolor like nobody's business, but they are also very, very strong scents that really hold the scent very well in cold process. And so 25% of the total fragrance are those two, and the rest was black raspberry and vanilla. Okay, and on to the pour. And again, this is just going to go in, and I did take a stick blender to both of these sections for this particular soap because I literally had 10 minutes to pour this before taking the soap and clay kidlets to school, and so it had to be done quick. I'm also using a very, very tiny piping bag because my piping bags were being washed and they were wet, and so I had to do a teeny tiny one instead. All right, so yeah, for the scent itself, while the discoloration from almond and the Tahitian vanilla is pretty pronounced, my thinking, especially since we put the kaolin clay in and the color for the pink in the bottom, my thinking is it's not going to discolor so much that it's going to completely ruin this. Now, the inclusion of the black raspberry and vanilla is it continues on with that very sweet, scent or whatever, but the almond and the Tahitian vanilla will really ground the scent. And ultimately what you end up with, in my thinking, is a nice birthday cake scent. So that's what I went with. Now, a lot of people always ask me how I blend things, and I did just tell you that's basically how I blend things. I just smell things and smell them together. But once I have an idea of the things that I think are going to go together, I then take like a little piece of paper, like an index card, and put, say 1 drop of the almond, 1 drop of the Tahitian vanilla, and 6 drops of the black raspberry and vanilla on it and then let it dry down to see what that scent is ultimately going to be. Works well. Also, you can just stick all 3 in front of your nose, open bottles in front of your nose, and see what that does. That gives you a pretty good idea. So there's that too. But yeah, no, I just experiment is really what I do when I'm playing with these scent blends. And in doing this, I have actually been able to successfully, match something that would otherwise discolor or whatever reasonably well by pairing it with scents that don't discolor and are similar in nature to what I'm going for. And it works. It's great. It's awesome. You know what else is working and great and awesome? My frickin' piping skills, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Isn't that fun? I feel like we did a video recently where oh no, we didn't do that video. You see to the right where these soaps already exist? Like these same soaps already exist and have for this entire video? Yeah, those soaps, because I poured a crap ton of them before filming this video. Those soaps took forever for the batter to actually get thick, and by forever I mean like 45 minutes. It was ridiculous. thick enough to pipe, and it was such a pain in the butt. But taking the stick blender to it helped out a lot. And so I really should try to retrain myself and just be okay with getting my stick dirty again. So yeah. And another part of this is she really wanted sprinkles on the top, and she didn't want to do soap sprinkles because they're not round. Soap sprinkles are effectively just dry soap that you've grated down and then chopped up or put in a bag and shook the crap out of for a long time until they break up. I mean, that's how I do soap sprinkles. She wanted sprinkles, and I'm like, well, okay, it's going to bleed, but you know, whatever. It's a fun decorative whatever, and it will all wash off in the first use, but it's fine. It's cute. It's awesome. I only had red, pink, and white sprinkles though, so sorry. It's all a thing. But anyway, this will be C-popped and gelled, and let's check out the cut. And look at that, wildly different lighting. I mixed some things up from the pour to the cuts, and you know, trying to work with things. So there it is. Cool. You can also see that we have a little bit of a browning on top where the white is, and it's kind of cool. It kind of looks like those meringue things, right? That you have to take the blowtorch to. I'm sure it's not called a blowtorch. Somebody in the chat tell me what it's called, because I don't know what the little thing is called that you use in the kitchen to burn sugar, but it works. And because I've already poured this and got to sit and wait and watch these soaps for 4 or 5 days before I poured this particular batch, I already know that it doesn't discolor anymore, or it hasn't so far. So that's good. Very excited about that. That ultimately worked. It's probably would have done better. The white would have done better if I had put a titanium dioxide in with it. I did not do so, though. I used to use titanium dioxide pretty frequently, and honestly, I don't think I've used it once in the past 7-8 months. So probably should have brought it out for this, but I didn't, and it still ended up working. The pink is pink. It all works out well. And yeah, those bars, they're cute. The ratios are good. The scent is good. It's a very interesting blend for sure. I think I nailed it there, so that's exciting. And yeah, all things considered, I don't hate it. But that's the birthday cake soap, you guys. That's day 300. It's fun being, here and figuring out all of the stuff with new lighting and stuff, and yay. Yeah, so all things considered, that's not bad. There is a little bit of discoloring on the top, as you can see, but everything that I've poured and has been curing up, it didn't get any darker than this. And so the little bit of the addition of the vanilla and the almond, while it did discolor a bit, it's really not terrible. So that works. And so yeah, if you are looking to sort of duplicate or give someone the illusion of a vanilla specifically, because that's what we're talking about, yeah, look to other scents. Look to other scent blends, things that you think could be combined really nicely to still give you that vanilla cake smell or a vanilla smell, while using the majority of your fragrance oil being something that doesn't discolor. So there's that. And this is what I ended up going with for this one. And it's really interesting because of that Tahitian vanilla and the almond in it. You definitely get that cake, that very sweet scent. And then the rest of it with the black raspberry and vanilla, it's perfect. It all works out really well. And again, that's not bad as far as discoloration goes. So there's that. I like that. If you are interested in picking these up, if you're local to the Tacoma area, you can actually go grab them at Tacoma Java, because that's where they are, and they're not selling them on the website, so I'm sorry, and I am not selling them at soapandclay.com, so also sorry. But, they were fun to make for Tacoma Java, and they are going to, I think, love these in the line, and they'll probably sell out pretty quickly, for sure. If you are interested in, seeing what else we do, you know the drill, like, subscribe, do all the things. That would be epic. For those of you who have liked and subscribed and all the things, hey, you're epic. Thank you for existing and being you and being awesome. I appreciate my sudsers. You guys are the reason I keep doing this. You are the reason why I have so much fun doing this, and you are just the reason. That's all. I am out of here for today, but I will see all of you guys again tomorrow for another round of soapy fun. Bye.